position 4 or 5. Messes up with a lot of heroes, especially in the laning stage, like Grimstroke. He doesn't like to play into the spell mechanic.
Yeah.
Darkseer as well.
I played, yes, dominated super hard. And usually I keep silent, I don't talk in the game, but when I went like 10-0 with the Midas, I was like, okay guys, let's push just so they hear the voice. And they're like, oh, sir, you're so good here. But when I'm feeding, no. They go with the Centaur again.
Needs assassin.
The one that is dealing it away and needs the assassin reaction. Together. Actually with the PL.
Well, Centaur right now is, okay guys, no matter what, I'm not getting a Blink Dagger, getting that Hood into Crimson Radiance. This is my build. We've seen how strong it is.
If it doesn't work, it's because of you.
But why would you take PL into a Centaur? I thought Centaurs...
I think it goes a little bit further than the matchup on it. I think you're picking PL also to not allow the PL. They love the PL. It's like bread and butter for 22 Savage.
It's actually a very strong opener. Nyx Assassin plus PL, because it does not allow enemy team to pick Leshrac nor Ember Spirit, because Nyx Assassin just completely counters both of these heroes, and then you're covering yourself with AoE, so they're gonna need to find some kind of a different AoE that deals with the PL, mostly from safe lane. Like they need good carry to carry matchup.
And we've tried, people try with some Vans and whatnot, but that usually does not work out that good.
I mean, game 1 though, it's not like they had that much AoE to clear for the PL.
Sand King, Lion, Tower, they had a little bit.
Okay.
I would argue they had a little bit. Once the Radiance built, they go with the
And there's the line that we mentioned. That makes a lot of sense, especially after the Nyx Assassin pick. Instant Hex, Bug, makes his life very miserable. You can deal with the illusions potentially. Just Lion overall for T1, they have this, but it's going to be position 5 or 4 in this game. They know how to play it, and they ban Axe. Very interesting.
We've seen the resurgence of Axe recently. Blink build, the hero is in a pretty good spot, but I like the Lion way more than Warlock. This feels much better. At least you have a position 4 that can make plays in the mid. Get those instants off things or anyone in that mid lane that's elusive. One actually.
So if we're looking for carries for 23 Savage, I know we're not seeing it that frequently these days, but Alchemist might be a potential answer to a fan.
Well, but that hero.
Aside from that, maybe Faceless Void.
Well, not a lot of chrono damage at the moment, but you could deal with that later on. They actually banned out the Magnus land.
We said that they need to counter it from the safe lane, and this is exactly what they are banning out. I wouldn't mind seeing Doom. Doom works well if you can find the real Phantom Lancer. They have good chase potential.
Overall, it feels good.
Yeah.
Like I played this matchup a lot on Doom, and you get a lot of gold early on. You can itemize the deal. Viva, some AC, a lot of armor for your teammate. Kinda does the same. Or maybe still solid. Maybe a Sand King on
banned out.
And it's banned out.
No, I'm with you. I think Carl Doom. I mean, he played it a lot upper division already. So that was the 3rd most played hero after Puck and Sand.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't also mind seeing Puck. Overall standard stuff for T1, and there's your Alchemist. Okay.
Good job. Even though it's like really not seen in SCA
it's
in
so
China,
big time.
So I think Puck probably might be the best idea for T1, as you don't care that you care against you, obviously, like one else, but it doesn't destroy you completely.
Problem is when you open up with Nyx Assassin with so many heroes, you think, well, do we really want to pick it here? Because he shuts down so many heroes.
Warlock, actually. This hero took him a while for SEN China to start picking him up. But in Europe, man, Warlock was. In MA as well, it's just hero.
Week 1 and 3, that was the support. Go-to support.
I wouldn't mind seeing Puck, maybe even a Void Spirit. for OB.Neon. Okay-ish. Better choice than Amber Spirit,
Enchantress.
but they're focusing
One
heavily on the lanes. OB.Neon, they already have the answer, Death Prophet.
Okay.
Strong lineup. Like this is a lot of team fight. The Fatal Bonds, Death Prophet, ulti, like Nexus Assassin throws a couple stuns, a lot of illusions in front.
Can be offlane as well, right?
Yeah,
Like CTM
yeah.
can play the
Just
Death Prophet.
True.
A lot of confusion and a lot of problems that OB.Neon's throwing at T1 at the moment, so they need to address many of those. Like they need to have a good mid matchup, potentially against the Death Prophet. They also need to start thinking like, what do we pick for carry to carry matchup?
Faceless Void.
Go with the Void. They still haven't solved the chrono damage thing on the side of T1. They literally don't have anything shots, but that's really a lot.
What about some stuns from Lion and Thing? It's like very hard, especially against Warlock. Like you try to get close because you know that Warlock, his job is I'm gonna try to disengage a fight when they drop the Chronosphere. Faceless Void playing it the silent AoE silence from Death Prophet, and this game's gonna be huge against Faceless Void against Lion.
They banned out the Venomancer versus Void. One thing that T1 can do is set up their lanes a little better is put Enchantress versus Warlock. Then you can actually take off the Shadow Word. Spell it.
The
So,
Shadow Word heal though, but if he puts it on you,
Yeah, the heal, of course.
yeah,
Just hope he doesn't put it on you.
If he puts it on you, then you use the attendance. You have
True,
everything
true.
for Warlock. Fatal ones, however, are a problem.
yeah, you need. They're not gonna get their hands on spell at this point. For T1, if you want damage into Chrono, how about Lina?
I was thinking about Lina because they need to pick a hero that a good matchup against the potentially Death Prophet on the mid. They still don't know because OB.Neon is in a very good spot right now. They have the last pick, so T1 needs to pick something that
Perfect, really. Like this Lina sounds amazing. Can suffer heavily versus the PL, getting on top her and with Nexus Assassin, obviously. But any hero can suffer the same way, I would say. Lina might be a little bit more glass cannon, but we've seen her do wonders with a.
Lina is a strong hero now. I not like her, but after the buffs, after a couple of games, I feel like the hero's in a pretty good state. Doesn't really like to play into PL, but you're gonna have to tank something. There is not a single hero in this game that covers everything, so you need to go. Like Lina Enchantress Lion is a bit squishy. What about, I was thinking maybe Tiny for both teams, but I think it should be Lina for T1.
Tiny was banned out
Lina.
for the last game. They go with the Lina. Just standard, good with the chrono. You have to be very careful how you set up your fight. So let's see for OB.Neon. This probably will send the Death Prophet to the offlane. Now you mix it. Or you just play the lane. We've seen Death Prophet's
How about TA mid?
read your side. Playable, but a little bit
Conservative, then
I
the
was-
Spirit.
I was thinking about Tiny possibly, not the best matchup against Lina, but Enchantress Lion, these are food heroes once Tiny gets the Link Dagger. You need a, if this is a Death Prophet offlane, which I think they should flex it, to put something on the mid that's a bit more playmaking. They have enough stuns, they have good team fight. OB.Neon's draft, which is gonna have these 4 heroes, look very solid. Like, believe no matter what they pick, I'm still gonna go with them. Unless it's like, well, here's Techies.
they're gonna flex it once again. That's Neon for you.
Yeah.
Always get that one.
They're mulling it over.
Sand King wasn't banned.
Could also do CTM Nature's Prophet.
What about some good old, like, Pagna?
Good old Pagna versus the Chrono. Trap,
Yeah.
push.
Ward against all of these heroes feels good. Some more tower damage, top of that Prophet. I go with Tiny. I like Tiny.
Still not 100% sure. Okay, it's Yopach time.
Yeah,
Okay.
they want to get Tiny levels, which I mentioned, that are able to deal with the ports. And like Faceless Void also does not play into Tiny.
Feels
Loves to
like
play
such
on.
a good Tiny.
It does.
So
it
many
really
heroes
does.
that you can just like, destroy.
It was. I like Tiny Middle. Good pickup. Usually whenever I see it, it owns. I was a little bit skeptical when it first started being played in mid lane, but the more we see it, the better it really gets. Scales really well. But no, because I just can't believe that T1 has played so bad. Like, I gotta go T1 again. Yep.
Yeah, can I go last?
No, you go first, actually. What?
Nice.
What's the kind of privilege? Okay.
Monster is way better. I said last time. Right.
Good
So
panels.
here we're gonna go. Ancient Apparition was banned by T1. So I have 3,000 points now because of Neon. There was a big return on that. It was very good. So I'm putting all 3,000 points and Prediction King on the line for Neon.
I've been to hell and back to hell and back. I've been to hell and back to hell and back.
Thank you very much. As the panel said, very important game. I know that's become a bit of a meme of mine,
It's very important. And this time around, though, it's very important.
where every game I continue to say, this is a very important game.
Now, yesterday's was very important, but today it's very
Yeah,
important.
this one's like very important.
Yeah, like, it's pretty important.
I mean, this one's like very important.
Yeah. And in all honesty, I do think Neon have quite the advantage when it comes to the draft. It's just really, I'm disappointed from last game. Like T1 needs to impress me now. You know, like I'm a T1 supporter. I have been from season 1, Major, season 2. How do you do this to me? How?
With performances like that.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Right.
Like, I'm your biggest supporter.
Do they know that?
I hope so.
Okay.
Probably not.
Are you? So you're T1 Dota's biggest supporter.
Yes. I mean, I do also, you know, watch some Faker highlights and stuff. 'Cause that's kind of cool.
They are pretty cool.
Yeah,
The guy does go ham.
he does. Not as ham as he used to, but still quite a bit.
So we'll see if Neon can take the 2-0. Because, like we said, very important game, very important series. If Neon wins, it's that juicy
Massive tiebreaker. It's a tie
Massive.
for 4.
tiebreaker. So you would have T1 at 4-3, Execration at 4-3, Fnatic at 4-3, and OB.Neon at
So it's
4-3. So
four
it's 4. It
tiebreaker.
could have been 5 had Boom won their final series against Smart Omega.
But it did.
They didn't.
Touch is light. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
It does happen that way. So we take a look at this mid matchup, Yopaj against Carl.
It's tough for Tiny. Like, Lina outranges you by a lot. And as you get your passive in the Fiery Soul, it should get really difficult for him to sustain himself in this lane. Honestly, the only reason why I like this Tiny middle now is just the runes. Like, if those runes weren't there, a lot of heroes would just straight out beat him. But because of those runes, you can still get your farm up, fast blink dagger, and still make your moves. Whereas before, if you get shot out of lane, you're just done.
Do you think that him getting these runes, though, in this matchup relies on a support coming over?
Nah, usually it's a 1-1 split if no support really interferes. But they have an enchantment on the other side, so potentially there's a creep, there is a send there.
I would assume if you're Yopaj, you're wanting to just go top then and try and take the top water rune, if anything.
Yeah, I think so. But Lina could potentially contest that.
And then you lose both.
We'll see how the lane phase goes. Like what kind of position the lane is in at minute 2.
Right.
It allows you to go for runes or not. Very early PL pick again.
Yeah, surprisingly so. Is there ever a point in your career where someone played on the other team a hero you're very big on, like you're playing someone, they pick anti-mage? Do you then say to your team, hey, get me anti-mage, I want to show them how it's done?
I mean, yeah. Especially if you stomp them in that game.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, if we beat them now with this hero, they have psychoanalyzed, they're done.
So like that's what I want to know. Like, did Natsumi go, dude,
First
give me
two in
PL,
Yeah.
let's do this.
To be fair though, T1 did not pick the greatest counters against it. They have one good hero against it, which is Centaur. Other than that, looks pretty good for PL here. Yopaj is gonna secure his bottom rune.
He'll pick up the water rune. I think water rune should hurt Lina.
Sure. And Haska too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe Phoenix as well.
It should have double effect, as we said on Morphling. Or triple even.
Yeah, triple effect would be nice. And he gets a bigger hero model. Every time he picks up a water rune,
Yeah,
he gets
permanent
bigger.
stats.
Yes.
Like 10 each.
Why don't we design a MOBA?
We should. I don't know how many people
Post-op
would
coming
play it.
out. Junwell getting run down here for first blood. Cuckoo getting that kill, but Shadow Word, Doppelganger going aggressive, looking to kill off Cuckoo. Not exactly having the best attack on that.
Yeah, and no Manifold lands also. And Cuckoo solving up and getting his Ring of Health. So they're survivable in this lane.
Do we see a similar Centaur game in this one? Not the same build, I would say. Like, I don't think he's going to go Radiance again, but do we see Centaur have this benefit of just being able to do whatever?
Potentially. They do have Death Prophet this game though to kill him. As well as Nixus hasn't set up on him, so it's not going to be as easy. Like last game, they literally just had no good hero against it. This game, they have like 2, potentially 3 good heroes against it.
Lane. Got the 19-7 to the 18-6.
Very even.
Now even.
Yep. A little bit careful on Tiny.
He's got a couple sips left. That's sips, S-I-P-S underscore. Carl just pretty postured on this lane in the moment, looking for denies, making it so Yopaj kind of can't really step up, at least for the moment. Gets hit by the Dragon Slave and the LSA does take the deny. You can see Yopaj really wanted to get that, but there's almost no way that he could have stepped up there. Now they've got the Hex on the Nyx Assassin.
No way!
The Bash comes out, Spike Carapace, and the Earth Spike lands. They'll have the kill.
How lucky is he? It's a level 1 bash, he bashed twice. It's 12%, man.
12 times, what, 2?
He hit like 3 times and bashed twice.
So 12% times 12%.
And Yopaj!
Gosh.
Okay.
All his heroes getting low. This is a little bit similar to what Neon was doing in the first game, winning all 3 lanes.
Yeah. Now it's a little bit reverse, where T1 is doing very well. Oh, play hard is on Carl here. But Yopaj comes.
Just doesn't have the damage. Yopaj wants to follow up. Tree? Oh, toss, he got him! Yeah, basically play hard. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Man.
The real question though is, when are they gonna start addressing the Centaur? He's gonna have Vanguard soon. If they wait until he has a Vanguard hood, he's gonna become almost impossible to kill again.
Zephyr, impaled, right-click damage. Does he have it? No.
No. But he has a bounty rune.
That's fair. Lion, though, looking to get the kill here on a Yopaj.
He has Hex as well.
Earth Spike. Hex. His courier is just coming over.
Carl's
gotta
like,
be careful
you're
with that.
alone, bro. Yeah. I was like, screw you, bro.
All right. Well,
Nah,
he
he
doesn't
has
have...
stick.
There's
Stick?
the show.
Okay. thought he wasn't going to use it.
Tactical hold the stick charges for another death.
Or just make the Tiny feel like he's not going to use it. You lose like the last millisecond. He's like, ah, damn it, I thought I had that.
And then you mess it up and you don't actually click it and you die.
Exactly. But it's the kind of mind games, right? You want to get in his head, or to get in your own head.
How important are mind games?
Very important. Dota, I think 50% min.
Do tips make that worse?
It depends on the person. Some people get super agitated when they get tipped.
Get a kill there on a white mon up towards top. They've used this exorcism to pressure the lane a little bit. It's not going to be an exorcism used for tower.
White one should get tipped right now. DP solo killed him.
What about voice lines? What's like the go-to tilting voice line?
We're really... a couple of really annoying ones at TA 9 and 8. It's T. Every time we get to deny anything. I also hate this. This one is like,
that one's a good one.
it's not good at all.
It's good when you get away. That's for sure. First spike coming in. They've got the Hex. Zephyr coming
Laguna.
over. Laguna Blade used. Spike Carapace is not going to be enough, though. A lot of pressure being put on by T1.
Like, Carl is not really good at the tipping game. He always gets tipped first, and then he tips the guy that tipped him back. It's like, how do you feel now, huh? I killed you. Kind of tip. Like, there's no proactive tipping from him at all. And then sometimes when he gets really mad, he wins the game and says, come on, tip me, bro. Where are your tips? You remember that? Against TNC, I think that was.
Maybe I should start doing that in my post. Hit me, bro.
And the supporter is sitting in mid lane, and yeah, they're killing together.
Yeah, Yopun's going to come over. They've got the Impale Avalanche toss. They'll get one in return. CTM, though, he's dead. And 23 Carl will take that kill.
I got Chrono, okay. Chrono, even without Laguna Blade, had enough damage to kill him. Possessed Mask, handed over to the Faces Void. Probably the best tier 1 item you can have on Void. Free life leech. Very good.
All right. Enchantress getting caught.
Centaur all for that.
And they pop the Centaur and don't get the Enchantress away. Still, though, it's a 2k lead for T1.
Yeah, they're getting
a lot more out of the
value
lanes.
Yeah. Like the Centaur again, top of the network. I feel like we see this so many times. And both teams pick PL into Centaur, allowing this to happen.
Right.
Like, it's not like it's a surprise. Hood, Vanguard, same build. No boots. How do you touch this guy?
Radiance is apparently going to follow at some point.
Ah, against Nyx Assassin. If there was no Nyx, I think he would do the power move. He would be like, alright. You do me like that?
I could already.
I'll return the favor.
He can already spike pretty easily.
Yeah, but it makes it even more easy.
Yeah. That's the Chad move.
Just make it even more easy?
Yeah.
Carapace
You
if
still
want.
can't kill me.
Alright, sure. Then one DP Spirit Siphon, you lose half health. Like, okay.
Alright, maybe you can.
Maybe it's Ghost late.
So, CTM taking the tower shots will end up getting this tier 1 in the top lane. So they do finally clean up top and push this Void into the jungle. But Natsumi's there as well.
It's also a little scary that T1 picked the Void into the PL. Like, this can go both ways. Where if PL gets too farmed, Void cannot touch the PL.
Yeah.
But so far, all 3 cores on top. Network from T1. They're doing a very good job overall.
Not like a mega split between them, but a good one at that. And you expect the Centaur to be top of the net worth. And then the next 4 are actually Neon, but it's, you know, Nyx Assassin having just a touch more gold than anybody else. But he does have level 6, so let's see what Nyx Assassin, what Playhard wants to do now that he's got this Vendetta. Yopaj saving up gold for the Blink Dagger, but I think he's just going to go for before finishing off the phase boost.
Yeah, he'll have to. But now they have the same problem that T1 had in game 1. Centaur is standing there, taking the tower. What do?
Go for everybody around him.
I mean, they're not even going to try to fight anything. Warlock Rock is still not available. He will have it after the creep wave, which is his power spike, of course. But yeah, if you allow Centaur to have such a good game, he has 30 health region right now. Hood, Vanguard. I don't know if he can kill him with all 5 heroes at this point.
Right.
It can if he AFKs, but obviously not AFK. He'll stampede out.
I don't know. At the end of the last game, Centaur was able to just AFK, stand in front of the tower.
That's true. Has eyes on the PL here.
Doppelganger, Whitemon, and
he got the
trying to
wrong one.
trick him.
He got the real one.
The Earth Spike was actually onto the illusion, so now they've got the Fatal Bonds. The Chaotic Offering gets committed, and they'll stampede away. That was a very ambitious Chaotic Offering. To think that they can turn that one around, but they did have the rest of the team starting to get there, maybe just a bit early.
They're going ham on the Centaur.
And if they can get the kill here on a Cuckoo, that would be massive. He does not have Stampede. They controlled him with the Avalanche. Earth Spike not going to be enough to save Cuckoo. And that's where this game differs from the last, with the Centaur dying.
Yeah. The Ghost Lady can definitely deal with him very easily. And they had 2 stunners to just keep him in place. Now Exorcism is going to be used to pressure the tower.
Avalanche.
Oh, he got caught on Tiny. He's...
Yopaj. Oh, didn't time it right. They still get the Earth Spike. Time walk in, time dilation. Chrono. I don't know if that was necessary.
Absolutely not. You get some bashes now, is the question. You don't. That Chrono should have been on the TP.
And then you would have got both.
Double misplay. You missed the stun. You missed the Chrono.
And Natsumi gets the farm.
T1 is... Again. Oh.
Who are we getting today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we're getting Sleepy Carl.
Diffusal will be ready in just a moment.
This Tiny though, not very fun, and he just died.
Yeah, he's got the Blink Dagger, and that's the thing. Like, when you get this Blink Dagger at an okay timing, 12 minutes, you need to snowball.
Yeah, it was pretty late, honestly, the Blink Dagger for going
Straight Blink.
Yeah, usually we see that like minute 10 or so. But it's still okay, I'm just a bit worried, like if he dies once or twice more, tough time scaling CTM.
Spike Carapace. But now the Earth Spike comes out at a 2. They've got the figure as well, so Lagoonably coming through. They get the kill on the play hard as well as CTM. They'll end up losing Zephyr. Yopaj getting that kill, but that's the double guns coming in from T1 with the Lagoon in that finger.
Yeah, Natsumi finishes his Fusel Blade though. If he ever catches the Void off guard, or any of them really, they're gonna be in big trouble. And the Centaur is not itemizing into a Crimson Guard this time around. So the illusions will deal a lot more damage.
Smoke picked up by the Nyx Assassin. I assume when everybody's up, they're going to want to make a move with this Diffusal Blade. They've got Vendetta to work with. We've talked about this Blink Dagger on the Tiny. Chaotic Offering is up in 15, so this could be a timing for Neon to want to make up some ground and fight.
For sure. Like, they have everything they need. Time to fight now. If T1 wants to defend the mid tower, it could potentially result in a lot of losses. They're gonna pop Exorcism straight away. Okay. Play hard on the prowl. Can't find anyone.
Cuckoo, his smoke gets broken.
He's the toughest target to initiate on.
He's not who you want to go for.
Yeah.
And they're going top on T1, so they're trying
They want to find
to catch up Natsumi, but he's not there anymore.
He just TP'd up.
Yeah. Good read of the map from Neon. Playhard still with a couple seconds left on this Vendetta. They'll find Zephyr. They've got the Avalanche as well as a toss. A Vendetta shot comes in. Yopaj with the kill. This is exactly what he needs to get back into this one. He's got his phase boots, going into the Echo Saber.
He's still looking
starting
for
to
the
gain
void?
some net worth.
No.
23 has Chrono though.
No follow-up damage though. He needs the Lina with him, because Lion doesn't have finger. He's the only partner to kill with him at this point. Does he have travels on Lina? He does not. No.
Time walk. He's sticking with him.
You cannot kill this. I think he just wants to push out the creep wave.
Yeah, so they'll stay bottom, won't expend the TP. Now mid. Impel lands on a Cuckoo for a moment.
He's now going to the Crimson Guard after the blink. That is still very fun.
Yule's in the air, and now Yule's once again. And Carl, Chaotic Offering, it ruins the timing. They're going to go for this. They've got the Stampede, though, trying to run with the Earth Spike landing on the Nyx Assassin. Yopaj, though, Avalanche in onto Zephyr. They've got the Hex from Whitemon out onto Yopaj. Chaotic Offering expended. Centaur again with that ult.
That is such a good disengage tool. And it was so easy for them. Now Centaur opens and cool for 70 seconds, offering for more than 2 minutes.
The chaotic offering is
Gone.
on cooldown for a while.
Nice
Zephyr
control.
First spike lands on a 2. Great roll on to 4. It's 3 Radiant Heroes, 1 Dire. And can they get more than just this Tiny? They'll take out Player. They look at the Death Prophet. Natsumi trying to help, but there's nothing for him to do. And now John, well, he's got no mana to work with. They've got the Blink Dagger on Cuckoo. They'll split. They'll follow Natsumi. They'll look for the stun, hold it as he goes into the Doppelganger. Avoids it. Now going after Karo. They've got the head. Lancer Natsumi on the run. Can he get out of this? It's a full team wipe for T1. Back and forth this fight goes. They put their attention onto an Enchantress, and that was their downfall as 23 comes in, gets a good chrono, and the fight goes their way.
How many times have we seen that? When teams commit super hard for one Enchantress and just tanks for so long, sets up for the team. We can see it here. It was a very good 2-man impale after the commit on the edge here.
I don't
Look at the
think you
2-man impale.
need to commit on the Enchantress
You
like
don't.
that. And they'll get a kill here on a Cuckoo.
Yeah, Cuckoo gets taken out by what actually?
Tiny coming in.
Tiny, DP, Nyx, I guess, working together here.
And Warlock.
Yeah, it's and then this is the typical save your friend syndrome. Stack up for the chrono. Get 3-man
Natsumi wanted to
chrono.
come in.
Yeah, he gets Yuled up. They have level 2 access, and there should be a free rush. Chrono on cooldown for a minute. This is a very good move by OB.Neon here.
Fight goes wrong, everything gets used. We have Exorcism, go for Rush.
And it's an easy one. Level 2 DP ult. As my board always says, it goes double from 8 to 16. Put value in there.
Courier
But
comes
they
up
want
from
to fight
Jan
Roach?
well.
No way.
Silence
He's
though on
tired.
the void, and they've got the impale to follow it up. The damage with the
Oh
Exorcism,
my
and
God.
23's taken out.
Why are
They
they
just
going
picked up by
there?
Natsumi. They try to get the Stampede to get him an escape, but he's on. He stepped up to kill off the Warlock Courier, and that is a mistake.
I really don't know why he went there.
Yopajin, Abla, she's
now
got a White Man
White
too. White Man, not White Man, but in trouble. Stomp comes in, White Man gone.
And now Lina in trouble too?
This is turning the way the last fight did for T1. Now they're the victims of saving their friend syndrome. They've got the blink forward. Yopaj coming in. He's got the avalanche as well as the toss back to his team. Carl's gonna die here.
What is happening? Like, let the void die, disengage. Don't go in one by one.
This is literally the last fight on flop teams.
It was such a monstrous misplay, and they just abused it so hard on Neon. Like, that void there, I have no idea what he was doing there. He has no chronosphere, he has no business being there.
And just on the edge of that silence too. That was really well done. CTM to throw that because it barely hit him, but that's all you need.
Yeah, but you exposed yourself to danger for no reason. Like, you deserve to get punished, and they do. It was a 4k goal lead, now it's back to even, potentially even an advantage for Neon cost. They have the Aegis now.
They use Stampede. This time it doesn't get them the escape.
Savage again, has to run away. Oh, it's a tough game now.
Oh yeah.
41. It looks really good.
And it just completely falls outside. Now they've got the Crimson.
And it's one of the biggest counters, of course, to Chronosphere, having that Aegis available.
Nyx Assassin helping Yopaj to sight that out.
They keep popping the center all defensively.
Oh, they're gonna go 23. Time walk away. Spirit lands Doppelganger into the trees. If they can catch this void, it would be massive. The illusions will drain some of his mana as he'll time walk all the way back to the base, but this is making 23's life hectic.
But they kill CTM with the Lion as well as Lina. Got a good initiation off on him, which now gives Lina BKB. But she's happy to fight. And the scary Nyx that causes so many problems now. It's not that scary anymore with that BKB online. Instant smoke up, DP up in 20. They want to use that timing. Play hard. He's not aware of this at all. Pale.
We'll go to the spike, but I don't know if he gets a chance. Never does. First spike, LSA with the Hex. No chance.
Easy.
He'll have Vendetta when he's up. They'll probably try to use that again. I will say, Yopaj, he's covered. He had a slow start, got that late blink dagger, went straight Blink Dagger, no upgraded boots, and since then he's now 8-2-4.
Yeah, and that Roach Fight gave him so much gold. Like,
And
he
he's
got,
going
like, 2
Axe.
kills there. Yep, Axe is really good. Makes you...
Is he hoping to be outside the chrono and throw in those trees potentially?
Yeah, potentially. I think it's also just the best sort of damage item you can get. Axe into a mini crit.
Okay.
If you're just looking for pure DPS. I mean, I wouldn't mind a BKB here too, personally. They have so many spells that can just interrupt you, stun you, slow you. Even time dilation is a super tough spell to deal with as a tiny.
Well, it's going to be even worse to deal with if you're adding another ability.
Yep. Big smoke again. Centaur is the one showing again.
White man.
Savage. They saw him.
They've got the ward. White man in a great position, and he saw the Death Prophet coming over.
No, Savage is out. Is he? Oh! Blind stun? Oh,
No,
so good.
I thought he would throw it.
I thought so too. He was walking right at him. One of those horror movies.
Hello?
And then it just... and nothing happened.
Is anybody there?
Yeah, and then it's like a friend opening the door. Hey, we've been looking for you for 5
It's
minutes.
a big jump scare.
Yeah. They're looking to fight top. Yopaj already tipping in. Centaur
Bringing another TP. They've got themselves the toss, avalanche, and they've got the silence onto the Centaur, so he doesn't have the Stampede to lead just yet. His mana's getting drained. Cuckoo,
He's not using Stampede.
double edge, and now he's got no mana for the Stampede. His arcane boots are on cooldown for another 20 seconds. They'll chase him. They'll pop the exorcism. 23 Savage. He'll time walk away. He doesn't have Chronosphere to work with. They'll focus their attention on the Zephyr, and they will get the kill onto the Enchantress. But can they get anything more out of this? They got to be careful about where they move into, as Chrono is ready to go with Finger and Laguna. They won't catch 23 as play hard scouts, and that's all they get.
Yep.
Aegis expires.
Also, Andres picked up on DP. Very important to mention because he's not going to die in a Chrono now anymore. It's a good pickup. I like it a lot because he adds a lot of damage to his team. All he needs to do is survive. Aegis expired. Instant smoker by T1. Everything available. Let's go. But play hard, potentially scouting things out here. He just revealed his position though.
On the high ground.
And smoke.
Whitemon blinks through the illusions. Earth Spike still lands. Time dilation for the low ground. They've got the blink as well as the hoof stomp. A lot committed here. Laguna Blade goes out.
It's an illusion, guys. Relax.
I think maybe they thought it was real because the smoke ended up getting broken by the Nyx assassin.
And Playhard still lives.
Yeah, he doesn't even end up dying.
They didn't commit at all on the Nyx. They suddenly turned around. Laguna the illusion started hitting it.
Yeah, that was odd. Could that have messed them up? The smoke break and then the illusions being there? That they think that one of them is the real Natsumi?
Potentially, but I mean, Nyx was just right next to him as well. I mean,
I'm a little surprised.
works out for Neon,
Oh, for sure.
but T1 really not getting what they're looking for here.
Stampede. That
What?
gets used, and I think that was to catch Yopaj?
Oh, we were so far away.
They blink forward with Whitemon and... Okay. Sure. That voice line?
I don't know if I laughed about the voice then or
The Stampede? The voice line, I like it. It sounds like he's saying something else, though.
what's that?
Baka, baka, baka.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It does sound like he's saying that.
It
And I
does.
almost feel like that's on purpose.
Of course it is. Everything with like some purpose.
Got a double disconnect here for Neon.
Yep. I think it's important for T1 this pause. They need to get
Breathe.
their stuff together. Like, there were a lot of misplays in the last like 10 minutes. Nothing really going T1's way. They got like 2 good pickoffs, but other than that, it was all Neon.
You can look at some hams here.
Yeah. I always wonder if my team can hear me if my microphone's so far away from my mouth.
So it depends on the gate, I
Like,
guess.
like, look
'cause
at that. Looks quite
That looks
far.
really close, actually.
Really?
You think that looks far?
I mean,
That
from
looks
the
like
side,
it's-
it's probably... Yeah, but it's not in front of his mouth, right? It's like to the side.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it depends on if he that looks right up on his cheek.
And that is like super far away.
I also can't sit like that.
That's like on his cheekbone. Alright, enough about cheekbones. Game gets resumed.
Yeah, 15-15 net worth even.
PL is closing in on the heart. Once that heart is online,
He's gonna be hard to kill.
it's hard. Savage going straight into the BKB. He had Mjolnir queued up first. Decided against it. And I need some magic resistance, or rather, immunity. They're gonna go away from it.
Yeah.
How's Lina looking?
Going Dragonlance next.
Yeah, no real damage items yet. Go patch. Oh, the glyph messed up his creep, clear.
that was the combo of the word though there.
Cleep and-
Creep, clear.
Cleep. I like it. I think we should add it to the vocabulary
Yeah.
of any Dota caster. He's cleeping the wave.
This here has a lot of cleep.
Yeah.
Creep, clear.
He's cleeping.
Yeah.
I like that actually. I'm gonna have to keep that.
It's like something that would describe a horse.
The champ is running into the front line. Stomp.
Oh, missed. Doesn't hit on Natsumi LSA. It's
Everyone
nowhere
missed.
near. They've got the silence onto the Lina. Again, it's a stampede just to leave. Chrono committed. I don't know if they have the damage. Chaotic offering comes down. They got the Earth Spike to follow it up.
They
The
got it.
LSA on the edge. The Laguna Blade comes in on Natsumi. They do get the kill. Felt like that chrono lasted forever.
There was a very good stun from White when he blinked in, got the max range stun off, allowing Lina to follow up with her LSA, as well as Laguna.
Otherwise, they don't get that kill.
That was
Or
a
it's hard.
very hard committal. Like, if he doesn't die there, they're done. But he does die, so T1. Good
Wow.
pick up, good kill. Tower got taken regardless, but they got the tier 2 bottom as well, and get a really good kill. And now BKB on online as well. Why is he so tanky? He has 3,000 health with strength threats. I never understand why there's so much HP on everyone nowadays.
Power creep.
What about Centaur? He has more HP than Centaur, like way more.
200 right now.
Yeah. Nyx running around being a Nyx assassin. Oh, see, he has to be careful.
Time dilation. They've got 3 here. Yules, Blink, Hex, and Disc. All right, trying to run.
Purged off the
Finger,
enchant.
and there's the kill.
So well done by them. Using the enchant to purge off.
Ooh, they might get Cuckoo. He's a little bit far forward. The impale
Damage.
lands. They've got him out of mana. The Fatal Bonds might make this a little bit of a detriment for T1 coming in. As 23 gets the time walk, doesn't get the avalanche to land with the BKB pop by 23, turning this around to play hard. He's got the bashes, man, bashing almost every hit.
Wow,
The Earth Spike
close.
misses onto Natsumi. And 23 might need to be careful in a second. The Laguna Blade thrown over on a Yopaj, but it's not enough damage, and he'll throw those trees over onto 23 who has no more mana left in
23.
that. And they'll get the kill out of the void. He's in too far. He's in too deep. Some 41 have a song about that. I mean, that is way too far. And he's out of mana. Zephyr will get caught by play hard as he gets tossed up for the alley-oop. And Roche is back up in a moment.
Massive overcommittal, and Cuckoo didn't pop anything. No Crimson, no Hood, no.
Never had a
Loathor.
chance. But he's frontlining there.
He needs to be ready.
Yeah. 9 seconds till Roche is up. This is going to be Shard.
But do they know? I think it's a pretty early spawn. So far, no one checked it. Are they checking it now? It respawns just now.
And there it is.
They're not going
Send an
in.
illusion in.
They're
Something.
not going in. Come on, Water, you gotta go in.
There
Alright,
it is.
does.
Alright, he spots it. They've got 30 seconds with no void.
Where's DP? No, DP is not close at all. He's DPing in just now. 20 seconds. Can you take it in 20?
Yeah. I don't know. I
Straight
did
away,
math
maybe?
last time and I was wrong.
It's level 3 exorcism.
You fight it in the exorcism.
10 seconds. It should go down. This is a big one.
They don't even have the outpost to TP to, so the void can't get there. They do have the blink as well as the hoof stomp. They need to make sure that Cuckoo doesn't have the availability to jump in.
now, but it's too late.
And their time spent taking the outpost is not gonna help them.
Now
at all.
PL has shard as well for free. He already has a shard actually, so he's gonna give it to someone else. To the Tiny maybe?
Wouldn't be awful.
Or they're giving it to the DP perhaps, which makes people become feared after you're siphoned for 4 seconds. Which is shard. And he gives it to Tiny.
Oh. Well, there goes my excitement.
At least now you can right click without losing your tree. Very exciting upgrade. Another smoke into the Aegis cheese now though. You actually want to commit it to a fight like that. Not an easy one. And player is always there when they're smoking. It's like so scary. And unsmoked right away. No dust pop.
They got the dust, now they've got the hex, they'll hit the double edge. Finger, and the kill.
But again,
5 stacks for Lion.
it was a smoke attempt again though.
I mean, even Lion has 1700 health.
Yeah, because of the talent now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's dead for 60 though. They know he has no buyback. They didn't want to threaten Hygon. They also know that they use exorcism. Okay, they're going to
They should assume though, right?
No, they know. They saw the exorcism.
Yeah.
And they know he has no buyback
the
because he
trees
was there
that-
previously.
Gosh, getting hit hard.
That hurts. One of the best anti-eng items in the game. Doesn't slow your text, of course. PL,
Just need to find trees to throw.
200 gold away from hard team top. We all need a little love. Little love. I need a little love in my life. I need a little love in the dark.
Chat, hearts in the chat, please. And some smiles. Heart picked up here.
Mjolnir also picked up. So you got the defensive item versus the offensive item. Which one's better, B-Cup? I'll let you decide.
He's got an Aegis, so I'm gonna go with Animal Answer's heart.
Yeah. Walk up 4.
White Mon
Lina.
over in the trees, and he'll break that smoke. It's good positioning.
It is.
That's like something that hypes me up, actually. Just the
Good
positioning.
support play in general.
Yeah.
Like, it's so difficult to play Dota without many items.
Yeah.
And they,
When you know the positioning to break smokes, or you have that sense of, hey, they smoke.
yeah. Another pause. Carl is like, do I buy Daedalus or not, guys? Tell me, I've asked 5 times, man. And they don't tell him. So now he's going to the bathroom. He's gonna talk to his own self in the mirror, the reflection. Carl, what are you doing?
Do you play lose yourself when you're in the bathroom? One opportunity. Is that a
Questions
yes?
here? I'm not gonna answer any questions
It's a,
here.
it's a yes for me.
It's not an interrogation here.
I'm not interrogating you. I'm asking you, if you take this bathroom break right here, do you just
No.
come out singing Mom Spaghetti?
No, I do sing though, but not Mom Spaghetti. Are you a shower singer?
I think that depends on
Like-
some things.
Like for me, when I get out of the gym into the shower, and it's a good day, like I'm gonna go ham.
The mirrors in our bathroom are definitely good for singing and
Yeah,
kind of
they're massive.
Yeah.
They're like full body mirrors. Luckily, my neighbors can hear it, cause it's a pleasure.
I don't know. I definitely look at that mirror and I'm just like screaming, yelling like,
Yeah.
"This is the moment!" Boxing fans around the world. And I'm just like, oh god.
This thing is massive. I love that mirror. Might want to get one myself.
Yeah. So still an even game in terms of net worth, but you're working with an Aegis here.
Yeah. And Aegis is the best deterrent against Chrono, of course. Okay, Chrono, you die, don't care.
Unless you're, well, I mean, do you not care? It depends on the situation, right? Because they do have a lot of lockdown here for T1 where they can just be like, all right, well, we've set up the first death.
Yeah.
Knowing he's going to come back up, LSA or Spike, lockdown, hex.
It's just in a team fight you can't like kill him with a Chrono first.
Right.
Because teammates are gonna come up. They actually caught him with a stun. He's taking a lot of damage from Alina. Whoa, the damage from Alina.
Yeah, that's
And
a
now they
lot.
have
They've got
Chrono
the
on top.
finger.
He's all by himself.
He's coming in. He's 23. To be there in time.
Oh, he missed the stun.
Doppelganger. He's gonna run.
No, Chrono's away.
He Chrono nothing. 23 minus 23. It's nothing. 0. That's what's in the Chrono. If you can do the math, that means it's botched. 23 forced to time walk away. They've caught themselves cuckoo. They will get a kill out of the Centaur. Oh dear.
It was such a good
Man.
setup from his team, and he just didn't quite get it.
Oh
What a heartbreaking experience here.
Another pause. Get back in the bathroom.
I want to see his cam right now.
Play some more music.
Give me 23 face cam production now.
I thought they were going to give it to you. We're shifting to this replay.
Yeah.
Natsumi.
It was such a good setup from the team. Like, they actually blow up PL once. He should be dead.
And the void is so far away, though.
But the problem also is the Centaur missing his hoof stomp. Like, he mistimed that. He canceled it twice. He's like not sure of the timing. And even if you get the DP though, he has A on this.
Yeah.
Like, you want to chrono the PL 100%.
BKB getting low. 23 has to run. No longer has the magic immunity.
It's another big misstep here from T1. I feel this game is plagued by just pretty sloppy play from T1 overall.
By the way, I just noticed that
Yes.
23 is using the
Native Aeon.
VG sound lines.
Oh, of course, yeah. He has to go full gold here on VG. That's his. He's actually going shard on Void. Do I like that? No. Yes, that's okay.
Time walk in, time walk out. Turn yourself around.
No. And longer cast walk range. Cast walk, time walk range. Why are all these words so complicated? Time walk.
Yeah.
He's not walking through time, he's jumping.
He does have some good cleep, though.
He's cleaping real hard right now with his Mjolnir. PL itemizing into a butterfly. Yeah. Once that's online, he's gonna be real survivable. But his Lina is already going into an MKB. I mean, the Lina pretty much solo killed that PL there. Like, she dealt so much damage. Those
Yeah,
crits coming up.
Daedalus and getting an MKB. So if Lina catches wind of this,
They hard again breaking the smoke.
yeah, Cuckoo Smoke gets
But he
broken.
didn't-
Natsumi still on the high
didn't
ground,
spot
and
that.
now they're going to get the hook stop. They've got the control. 23 comes in, but they've got the Earthquake as well. It's a chaotic offering coming down from the trees, tossing in. They've got Natsumi locked down, but it's not going to be enough just yet. The bash is coming in from 23. Spot the BKB, though that's not going to last too long. Playard ends up dead. Cuckoo falls in return. Natsumi, he's gone. Has buyback. May want to rejoin the fight. We'll see how deep
White
T1
Mon
are
on
willing
the
to go. Whitemon going after this Warlock gem.
now
Well,
three Mon.
trees. Whitemon. Oh, they're just getting lit up. But CTM, he'll eat the cheese. He survives. Whitemon Zephyr, they're gone. 3 heroes down on the side of T1. They all have buyback. 23 going to be right on this Death Prophet. Time walk over to Yopaj with run, right click, and a bash. They've got the sounds out of 23. I'm not sure he knows who to focus on. Toss all the way away from the side of Neon, which is only consisting of 2 so far. And a double damage picked up by 23. He's got Chrono. He might even want to go for this.
That uphill at that high ground gave away the PL positioning, and even though Play Hard broke the smoke, he didn't see them. He wasn't aware that he broke the smoke. Super unfortunate that PL died there. I thought they were gonna turn it around, to be honest. Was so close.
Natsumi. Not getting anything out of that fight, really.
Nah, he was
This-
too low.
They need something to stop Carl from right-clicking. Ooh, speaking of Carl, Avalanche comes in, and now the Yules. Yopaj, you may have bitten off more than you can chew. You may be a big bad rock, but, well, sometimes rocks are meant to fall.
Not this rock though. Very sturdy with plus 22 armor.
He's going double Daedalus for that tree
He's
toss,
going-
which is outputting a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's going 100% pure damage, which is an interesting approach. Not something we usually see. But you can see, the Void dropped to like 30% health as well. And if you get like a bunch of crit procs, I don't know, how much was it critting for? Like 1200?
A lot.
25%, okay, more like 1,000. But even 1,000 is a lot of damage.
I wonder if Natsumi's going to commit to this butterfly. Neither him or the Lina have purchased a component of what they want to go for, because if he senses that that MKB is being picked up, you don't get it, right?
Nope. And vice versa. If you don't see the butterfly, you're not gonna get an MKB. So they're both just kind of trying to outplay each other. Who's the Timeless Relic gonna go to? Lion?
Who's got the
Oh,
spell person
Timeless
right now?
Relic, Lion. That is like a 5-second hack.
Death Prophet.
That probably has a spell prison.
Only BKB on Radiant is in this Death Prophet right now. Illusionist Cape. Okay. Pick that up, swap that in, holding the Paladin Sword. Did Lina buy out yet? No, still holding gold. Roche is up in a minute 30. Yeah, I feel like it's what is he building next?
Alright.
Well, he bought one.
PL crack first. As soon as PL shows himself on the lane, they should be clicking on him and be like, yeah.
But is this the 300 IQ right here? Buy the quarterstaff. It's the cheapest component of Butterfly. It's not the biggest commitment. If he builds an MKB, you sell it and go for something else.
Question is, what do you itemize into then? Because Void doesn't have the MKB. It's just the Lina.
He bought it on Butterfly. Never mind.
Alright, he bought it up.
I was being
Lina did not see it though.
too high IQ, I guess.
Alright, you are the smartest guy now.
Cuckoo
He is not very tanky now at all.
getting caught.
I also like this itemization way more than I did 23s in game 1 with the PL.
They're
Damage.
smoked up. They have the chrono available. Butterfly for the Faceless Void as well.
The smoke and smoke action, my favorite.
DTM, not smoke, neither is Natsumi, and he's showing over mid. He needs to be careful. They've got themselves a blink as well as the hook bomb. They should go with the
Natsumi
chrono,
again.
and they'll also cast the Nyx Assassin. Do they have the damage though? The chaotic offering comes through. They've got themselves a stun on the 2. They use the finger. They get the gun on Natsumi as well as play hard. They'll stampede trying to shut down Neon. They might be able to do so. Tosses up into the air. Can they kill 23? No, he time walks away. They've used the exorcism. They fought back on the Nyx Assassin, but Natsumi, he just bought into that butterfly, so he doesn't have any gold remaining. They go after Zephyr. They body block him. They're being real careful about how far they want to go here. Spirit Vessel on him. Earth Spike doesn't land. Exorcism there. They'll get the kill into Zephyr. They look over the time dilation. He's going to slow down this Death Prophet. The right click's coming in from Carl. Carl doing a lot of damage with that Daedalus as well as, I mean, he's hitting for 305. And he hits real fast with the fiery soul.
And that's without the MKB. With MKB, he's going to be hitting for a good 350 or so.
T1, now they want to go for Roche.
I think they know there is no buyback on the PL. But can you commit to Roche straight away? They have no rock, they have no Death Prophet ult. But his 3 volley in the pit is really painful.
No chrono, no stampede for 29.
This 3 volley could outright kill the Lina. You have to be very careful here. Double damage Tiny. Oh my god, this could hurt.
True volley coming in, Yule's used.
But he just helped them actually. Oh, good
Hex, loaded sword, or Spike bounces back with the impale. It's reflected, and CTM, he still has the loaded sword, and I don't know if it's going to be enough. BKB trying to run, looking for the right click. Swipe on, 2-shot by the tree volley. CTM, hook stop, he's dead too. But this is given time for Natsumi to come back alive. Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, Shard.
It's the hidden Roche. Dying fast.
Death Prophet does have buyback. Not
They're
going to
not
use
ready.
it just yet, and I don't think they're going to go into the pit. They're going to be able to take this Aegis. Natsumi just not in the right position. They don't go with the tree volley. They're going to time walk forward and look for this
Yeah,
mistake.
Natsumi again.
Natsumi's got the loaded sword, and now he's going to be Yule's up into the air, but that's going to be Yule's call up as well. They're looking for the right clicks, but the doppelganger goes down. He goes the other direction. It looks over at Carl, who doesn't have enough mana to work with. The tree volley coming in out into Zephyr. The right clicks. Is it going to be enough? Natsumi now going the other way, but Carl needs to deal with this as he doesn't have any mana available for him, and they're going to pop the BKB on 23 as he tries to run, but he's got the refresher. Now he's got the chrono. You need to be very careful about how far you chase this. They fall back on the Death Prophet, so they need to get something from it. Instead, T1, they disengage, and they're out. Full support's down on T1, and that is not what you want if you're Neon. Now they're holding onto an Aegis. They have chrono once again. I didn't force them to use the refresher, so there's no chance at a double chrono.
They didn't want to do that. Like, he had to do it purely to get another BKB and time walk off, because otherwise he would have potentially died without buyback, which could mean that T1 just loses this game outright.
She's still being helped by 23. Aegis is actually in the hands of Lina.
Yeah. Lina is the real hard-hitting guy here. Like, Void is mainly there to try and connect the chrono onto the Phantom Lancer. But it's gonna be tough for this PL now to fight both the Lina as well as the Faceless Void. Did Lion get shard? Not yet. Has it queued up next.
MKB for the Phantom Lancer. Daedalus again for the Tiny. Cuckoo. Push back. I don't really know that. Void's not with him, and neither is that Lina. I don't know if they can kill him quick enough, though.
Lina's critting for 800 with that attack speed. She's pretty much max attack speed as well. And she went for the attack range talent, of course.
They made Carl feel uncomfortable in that fight.
They did. Peter just ran on top of him. He couldn't really do much.
He felt uncomfortable at the point where he was running.
I feel like as though they would have been much happier if they had the Agram Scepter. On a hero like Void, it could be massive. Or even the Lion. 7 stacks already on that finger. AoE finger could have been massive in the Chrono.
For sure. MKB picked up by the Void. 23 now
that's
has
double
it.
MKB. Where did he get the gold from? What a hack.
KB far for the Phantom Lancer.
I don't think he wants to buy out anyways. He wants to keep that buyback for the Chronos, which they inevitably will use on him.
I guess that does mean that 23 doesn't have buyback.
Yeah.
And that could be big.
And he doesn't have to cheese in his inventory either.
So if they catch him, which at least right now doesn't look likely,
I
they're
think
crowding their base, maybe they'll smoke.
Yeah, Neon looks very scared right now. Rightfully so. But Death Prophet has a refresher shot now to work with. It means double Aeon Disc, double Exorcism,
He can survive, yeah.
double BKB. They have no nullifier.
Thing is, even with the BKB, CTM was getting taken out by 23.
But the only thing that can dispel the Aeon Disc is the Enchantress. And I just can't imagine a world where she just
Is able to stand.
goes there and dispels that.
Yeah.
Because BKB is more than likely also going to be activated at the same time. So we don't really have a chance to do that.
So they've got that level
Play hard
25
again.
extra attack range. Play hard, trying to step up on this.
Yeah.
Deep comes out. Now they've got the
Void.
tree volley. It's not going to be enough damage, and now they'll move forward. It's just the Minotaur horn for now. Toss up into the air. They've got themselves the Void in a little bit of trouble. They get Chrono. It's all 23 by 23
He
again.
got Carl.
All he got was Carl, but Natsumi, where is he? Where is he? He's hexed. He's bashed. He's dead.
But he left that too.
He's just gone! They got the first kill onto the Lina. They've got CTM moving forward. Do they have the damage to get the kill on the Carl once again? Yule's up into the air onto the tiny Carl, trying to get the kill with the right-click damage, but now Natsumi comes in with a buyback. They get the kill on the Carl. He's going to be dead for 99 seconds. With his buyback, might be forced to use it. Even with a whiffed Chrono, they still caught Natsumi and killed him.
It's the second with Chrono. It's massive. And Lina just died to one tree volley. It was like 3 crits in a row and just exploded.
Oh my god.
Like, blink and you'll miss it. She just exploded.
And now doesn't have an Aegis. Going to force the buyback. I don't believe... Yeah, you don't have buyback available for 700 gold on this Void, so he's trying to farm it up as much as he can. They use the refresher. They're going with the Exorcism, try to take the high ground. They're down 10k, but this is an opportunity for Neon to break the base. This is something that T1 haven't done despite their advantage.
Void has buyback now, though. No Chrono.
No Chrono, no lockdown for Natsumi. They need to be careful going into the tree volley, but
Tiny.
they need to be careful. They go for the Tiny, who's got the tree volley and the damage. If they can get the go to
It's gone.
Yopaj, well, it's going to be gone with buyback. He's got buyback 100 seconds.
Bash.
CTM bashed up. Aeon just popped. And even going out of the high ground was a little bit dangerous here for Neon, because they're going to lose the Death Prophet, and I believe Death Prophet has no buyback. 2 minutes, no Death Prophet. That was refresher used for that Exorcism, and all they get is a tier 3. That feels really bad. You've got no buyback on Natsumi. You'll be forced to use it on Yopaj, it seems. And Death Prophet without it, that's a big problem.
This game is on a nice edge, really. Like, if PL gets Chrono, you just lose the game outright, but we have seen Lina just getting blown up by one tree volley. If that happens, suddenly Lina doesn't have buyback, and the game goes the other direction.
So the buyback on Yopaj, which is to be expected.
Yep.
He needs to get by some trees, though,
Chrono up at 4.
and that makes him vulnerable.
He's getting all his mana burned on the basic void.
There's the tree volley coming in. 23 taking a lot of damage. They've got themselves. The Beetle Buds, or Spike comes through, reflected all the way back. They got the stun on a couple of these heroes. They'll get the cone to play hard. He doesn't have buyback either. Nature's attendance to heal up T1. They broke the base. They get the tier 3. They look over at the melee racks, and they'll grab them. How willing are they to continue? The tree volley damage! Oh, stampede away. The damage reduction enough, and they'll run away. They're up 16k. They've taken the melee racks over mid. It feels like maybe they should have gotten more.
It's tough to push into this tree wall. It's like they were all huddling around the edge, like heal me up, heal me up.
Yeah.
The trees come flying in, and they go like, oh wow, what's happening?
Stop.
Stampede, stampede.
Yeah, press R. Just press R.
Oh man, this game is wild. Sure, not the best Dota we've seen. Lots of sloppy mistakes, but makes this game very entertaining.
Yeah.
Very fun to watch.
So no buyback on PL, no buyback on Void. He bought out again, and that was buying out on the Scotty.
He did buy out again, huh?
Playing really risky because he gets out of mana, he dies. I don't know.
Game is pretty over at that point.
Lina can hold it. I think Lina with the right positioning can hold it, but it's tough. It is tough.
Nyx Assassin can just impale you, can get avalanche. It's a tough call, yeah. When he's going into the rapier, of course he is. Like, he's going pure damage. You must commit with it.
Problem is, they showed that they can kill Yopaj.
Easily. I mean, he's not tanky.
No. 38 armor still feels like he's just a hill, not a mountain.
Certainly not a mountain giant.
Right now, more of a Mount Marcy, not a Mount Everest.
Yeah. Exorcism for Centaur. Press R.
Yeah, he'll stampede away. Roche looks like a long timer.
Up in a long time.
Octarine core for this Phantom Lancer.
He bought out too. If he gets caught,
He had no buyback.
He does not have buyback, yep.
Yeah, I think he.
He's still on cooldown.
Yep.
But if he gets caught by anything and dies, then I guess Fatal Bonds and Tree Volley would have to do the trick.
Chrono, it's onto the Death Prophet. He has the Aeon Disc.
They need to purge it.
Impale comes out. Now they've got the Chaotic Offering coming down. Can Death Prophet get this refresher off? No, they've got the finger. They're getting the kill to the Death Prophet. Dead for 100 seconds. Now they look over the backlines as they've got this Spirit Lance bouncing all around. Play hard though. He's caught. He's gone. Just don't have the damage. Doppelganger away. It's a 19k lead. I think maybe T1 are hoping to get Roche out of this, but it's not going to be up for some time. They'll still move forward with Yopaj, Tree Volley in, doing some damage, but they've got the time dilation that's going to slow up Yopaj. Avalanche comes down to the 23, and he's going to move forward, but the Spirit Lance bounces back. Blink away. White Mom blinks forward. Cuckoo goes in. They've got themselves a hook stomp. They have the Earth Spike to follow it up, and now they've got the Recluse coming in and Natsumi. The Tree Volley is going to be enough to save him. He's hex up. He's gone. 2 minutes dead. T1 look like they're going to take it. 23 diving into the base, and they'll buy back on Enchantress because they want to take this game right here, right now. Through backdoor. Kick in the door.
Man, I'm nice. Line finally reached 25, but we might not see it. The AoE hex against PL, institutions all die instantly.
Yopaj, he's caught. Lotus Orb, 4-staff back. Avalanche comes out. They've got creeps in, no more backdoor protection, but they do have the glyph. They have Nyx Assassin up in 15. They've got Death Prophet up in 30. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this one, though. Tree Volley hoping for some crits, but the time walk out. And this tier 4 is going to go down. It doesn't look like they'll get anything, but Whitemon comes over, Blink Hex, there's the Lotus Orb. And they missed the Earth Spike. They just called GG, so we'll be going to a game 3. A back and forth game 2. And now it's one game to decide how big the tiebreaker is.
Yep, if T1 wins, they're going to be...